On her first day entering the palace, she gnawed on Pig's feet right in front of the empress, without any regard for her image. The other concubines all mocked her for being vulgar, not knowing that she was deliberately pretending to be foolish. After that, the woman took out a chest of gold, silver, and jewels to present to the noble consort. Mary saw this and ridiculed the woman for having no taste, then immediately brought out tonic medicine to give to the noble consort. The noble consort outwardly praised Mary for being considerate and sensible, but in reality, she had already developed the intention to kill her. Just as Mary was boasting about having pleased the noble consort, saying she would soon receive the emperor's favor, the noble consort's servants seized her. The noble consort feared that Mary's attentiveness would steal away the emperor's affection, so she falsely accused her of giving poisonous tonic and had her thrown into the prison. The woman knew she had just escaped a disaster. In her previous life, to avenge the annihilation of her family, she hid in the palace for years as a maid, but unfortunately was discovered by the noble consort during the assassination attempt. It turned out that before, the noble consort had fallen into misfortune, and the woman's family had kindly taken her in. Who would have thought that after entering the palace and gaining the emperor's favor, the noble consort did not want anyone to know about her past hardship, so she repaid kindness with revenge and killed the woman's entire family, leaving only the woman to escape by luck. The woman angrily rebuked the noble consort, but the noble consort only gave a scornful smile, then tortured her half to death and threw her into the snow. At the moment of her death, William, who was rumored to kill without blinking, actually used his cloak to shield her from the wind and snow and told her not to be a palace maid in her next life to be bullied again. The next second, when the woman opened her eyes again, she found herself reborn to the day she entered the palace as a maid. The woman swore that in this life she would make the noble consort pay blood for blood. At that moment, William happened to pass by. The woman remembered the advice she heard before dying and decided to use William to get rid of her maid status, because although William was a eunuch, he wielded immense power and was deeply trusted by the emperor, and there was nothing in the palace that William could not accomplish. That night, the woman risked her life and broke into William's residence, begging him to recommend her as a candidate concubine. Her fearless act sparked William's interest. He said that since the woman was of maid origin, she was not worthy of becoming a candidate concubine. Unexpectedly, the woman boldly took off her clothes, saying her figure and looks were no worse than those candidates. William immediately turned and threw his coat at her. Seeing that William did not get angry, she quickly said that one of the candidate concubines had died of illness, and she could just take her place. William said she had no value worth helping. The woman threw herself into William's arms,